Hello, I'm Emma Sroda, and on this episode of Around Town with Emma, we're at the new Fleet Services building talking to Public Works Director Mary Hurliman.
Hi Emma, welcome to Public Works.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, great to have you.
You've been Public Works Director for a few months now. What are some of your duties and responsibilities?
Well, so I provide leadership and oversight to the City of Woodbury's fleet, streets, stormwater, sanitary sewer, potable water, parks and forestry. So all of those divisions. We have extremely committed staff that are experts in their field. So my job really is to help us look out into the future, look if there's areas we could be collaborating better, find opportunities for us to innovate, be more efficient, and provide the best possible service to the residents of Woodbury.
You came in right in the middle of the Public Works expansion project. How are things progressing?
Well, they're progressing. Construction is always a challenge. We are looking at having full completion late this fall. So the Public Works functions out of two buildings. We're currently in our brand new fleet facility, which I'm really looking forward to showing you. And we have almost all of our Public Works leadership staff functioning and working out of here. So we're kind of scrunched in together, and we are overlapping with the construction team. So a lot of coordination day to day. We're thrilled to eventually be in our new spaces.
So residents are usually used to going to the Public Works building across the street. Are they coming here now for services in the meantime?
They are. So residents used to go to the east side of Tower Drive, and that's where eventually they'll go again. But right now we have on the west side of Tower Drive, we have our brand new fleet facility, and our admin staff is working out of here. So any of your Public Works needs can be addressed here.
I would love a tour of the new space if you'd be willing to give me one.
I would love to give you a tour. I'll introduce you to our fleet manager, Dan Solheid, and he can help show us around.
That sounds great. Let's go.
Wonderful.
So what is your overall impression of the new building, Mary?
Oh, it's really incredible. We're really happy to be in this new space. We have space enough to put everything away where it belongs so people can be really efficient, find things when they need them. The lighting is great, so we have the lighting needed to do the work safely. I think our techs are really pleased to be in this new building.
How much bigger is this space?
So when you consider the office storage and the floor, it's about 35% bigger than the fleet space that we had before. But when you really look at the floor where the work gets done, it's about 150% bigger. It allows for us to get our big equipment in here. If something is waiting on a part, they don't have to put the equipment back together in order to get it off the floor to get something else in. So we can really be more efficient. Hi, Dan.
Hi.
Emma, this is our Fleet Services Manager, Dan Solheid.
Good to see you.
Good to see you again, Mary.
Hi, Dan. So Dan's been with the city for almost 20 years and supervises this entire division.
Yes.
What are some of the features of the new building here?
Oh, where do we start compared to what we had? We've got so much more space in here. It allows our technicians to be more efficient, organized, safe, with having 2 stalls per tech. We've got 2 more lifts in here, the heavy lifts, so we can pick up our heaviest equipment now. We've got power down exhaust handlers, but having the space is awesome.
Sounds like some great benefits. Are there anything else that the Fleet Services benefits from in this new building?
As part of this building, we benefit a lot from the new fuel island that we put in, so we can now fuel up 4 trucks at one time, where before we could only fuel up 2. So that was a huge impact for us. And we got much more access to the vehicles that we're staging. Right outside these glass windows, we can see what's out there, who's coming in, and what's parked out there. And then we got these drive-through stalls, much more than we had before, 4 versus 1. So it's been really fantastic.
And you know what I forgot to mention earlier, we also have our new cold storage building right behind Fleet Services here. So we have almost 18,000 square feet that we can store equipment indoors, off-season, to make sure that our equipment lasts as long as possible.
What are some of the responsibilities of the Fleet Services division?
We're responsible for purchasing the vehicles and equipment, managing them, maintaining them, remarketing them when they retire from the fleet.
Can I add something to that?
Yeah,
I'd also
of
like
course.
to highlight, so they support the operations of the entire city of Woodbury. Like our park staff wouldn't be able to mow and prep the parks for kids to play soccer on, and our police staff wouldn't be able to respond safely without the fleet division. So they really are the core of making sure that everything else can happen around us.
Sounds like the city keeps you busy here.
They do. We have to keep the fleet refueled, and we also have to develop the capital improvement plan, so we have a replacement plan for the fleet.
And we have about 400 pieces of equipment, is that correct?
Yes, we have about 400 pieces of equipment, 300 of it's rolling stock.
How many vehicles can you work on at one time here in the shop?
We can work on 14 as compared to our old shop where we could work on 9.
So Dan, how excited are you to be in this new space?
My staff and I are so excited to be here. This is amazing.
Well, thank you for all that you do for the city equipment and vehicles. Everyone appreciates it.
You're welcome.
Thanks for your time, Dan.
No problem.
I'll show you around the rest of the facility.
Sounds great.
Okay, right this way. Bye, Dan.
Yep, bye.
Looks like you're embracing some of the newer technology to help make the technicians do their job a little more efficiently. Can you tell me what kind of things you have here?
Yeah, actually right behind us, this is kind of exciting. So this is our sky lift, something we didn't have in our old facility. It allows us to get under our big equipment, like this sweeper here, and work on it safely and effectively. And even more exciting is our diamond lift. And the diamond lift gets under it without the track system, which takes up so much room like the Skylift, and we can program it per the asset number. So when we put that same truck on again later, it knows exactly how to position that truck so we can work on it really quickly. And those are just two of the many exciting things. I mean, our new lube system, we can program and we know how much we're using and when we're running low, and it goes straight to our desktop. We have a lot of exciting technology here.
Sounds like some great new features you have.
Absolutely.
So this is not the only part of the Public Works expansion project. Can you tell me what's going on at the other building across the street?
Yeah, of course. So while we're all being housed here at the Fleet Building, across the street, we're remodeling all of the office, adding some office space, and additionally a lot of extra warm storage for our equipment. Woodbury's growing really quickly, and we need to keep up with that and keep our equipment and staff housed in places that allow us to get our work done and get our work done effectively.
Sounds like some exciting times for your department. What are you looking forward to the most about the expansion project?
Yeah, so definitely exciting and challenging times. We are sharing our facility with the construction going on right now. We're dispatching staff from all over the city. So what I'm most excited about is when all of our operators can come home to a place and they know where they're going to work out of every day. They can start putting their things where they belong, and they really start feeling comfortable again in their space. And then we can hit the ground running with the years to come.
Well, Mary, thank you so much for showing me around and telling me about some of the cool features that you will have in the new Public Works expansion project.
We loved having you, Emma. Thanks for coming. We liked showing off our building.
I'm sure this will help make Public Works run more efficiently for many years to come.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching this episode. We'll see you next time.